Do you feel it? Like last game was like a perfect example. You feel that, right? Like the game is just moving so fast.
Yeah, I feel like I never had a chance to make my move.
You never got to do anything. And we moved. We were proactive.
I moved like 4 times as much as I ever would have before. That the random mid roam or whatever, the bot, I would have never done that.
That is something that you need to start incorporating when the waves push and you have a little window.
Okay.
I try to time it out.
Nervous to lose out on my wave. So
yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. It's just you try to keep it short. And then catch. You have to give up a little bit to get an opportunity like that, but it's worth. So auto E here.
All right, advance.
Trade's gonna go like way better now. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Give the bush, give the bush. Get to the back of this next bush. There you go. Now walk forward. Try to catch him if he walks in. And dodge his cues though. Don't just give him free cues. Let's dance. That's how I feel. Now, obviously, we don't have to like full send level 1, but we should be definitely trying to sneak our HP ahead of his like this. All right. Nice. Walk it in. Walk it in. That's really good. Good. Oh my God. He's a fucking...
he's nervous.
He's a wiggle machine here, dude. No, I'm talking about you. That's great.
Oh, thanks.
That's a wiggle machine, dude. Dodge a Pantheon Q is hard as fuck. Hell yeah. Like I said, if you can accumulate an HP lead, that's huge.
I feel like I might have overplayed it.
Yeah, it's okay. You did overplay it, but what you need to do is you gotta try to get him to waste that last Q. All right, push for 3 then. Just push for 3. Keep autoing. Bait to Rengar, yeah. I mean, it's definitely more skirmish heavy. So you did well until you started tanking Qs. Once you established that you dodged a couple of them, you could have just hung back and just slow pushed in. There's no need to really rush it. All right, take a recall. Boots dagger refill is what I would do. And a pink, probably. Spend all my money perfectly. There you go. That's perfect. You just walk over and take it?
Yep.
Yeah, you can walk up that way. I mean, he probably goes to golems though next.
Yeah.
You should have autoed the golem a couple, or the gromp a couple times for him.
Okay.
Just good habit. Put a regular ward in river here. You don't want to put a pink. You can't defend it. It's good. You let this guy come to you. It's offense, defense. Once the wave thins out, if you keep your health high, you can start looking to battle again. If he runs away, I would E. I would just get rid of it. I don't know where the fuck he's going. Yeah, once you got it trimmed out and frozen, yeah, we get rid of a few more melees. I'd get rid of the melees first. Some max XP. All right, hold this. This is fun. I don't know where the fuck he is. Put a ward in the middle lane bush is what I would do. Yeah. I just want to know if he's leeching XP here. Or what, you know, what's going on. I mean, this position's so OP. I would just... I don't know where he is.
Oh yeah, this is comfy.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, I just trade at him now. I just walk at him. No need for the E quite so early, though. I just walked it in. Use a refill now. Conquer Garen, boys. Does some damage.
Yes, matchup feels completely different now.
Right, it helps. I mean, you kill him here. Slow push in. I mean, it's obviously never going to scale as well. Conquer. But it won't matter if you're, you know, if you're fucking huge. Anyways, it's not going to make a difference. That's the point, is that the game snowballs so quick that you got to have a say. And the only way you can have a say is if you can actually threaten something early, which you would not have been able to with Phase Rush. You would have just had to relinquish and just wait for somebody to engage for you.
I hard push this one?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, he's not. Oh, here he is.
This is a recall, I think.
Okay.
If he freezes, you got to come out and actually push it in, though. Yeah, you got to push it in. He's being stupid as fuck. Just walk at him. He can't do that. I'd be so tempted to dive in, but he's got his E. See if you can make him waste his E, maybe. I wanna see. Auto EW, maybe? Yeah. Alright, sneak back into the bush. We can't. This guy's just too impatient. Let him walk up. You could have snuck into this bush in front. Oh my god. You could have been on that bush with him, by the way, on the side. Alright, yeah, this is free, though.
Feels good.
Wiggles.
Whatever came.
Oh! Flash? Oh, he's so fucking mad. I mean, that is a conquer diff right there. So, that bush, you could have snuck into the forward bush and made that 10 times easier on yourself because he had no vision of it. I go over in the VOD, okay. But yeah. Whip here. Yeah, you got swagged on. Did you see what I'm saying, though, with, like, early pressure as opposed to...
Oh, yeah.
It's just...
Like, the E just...
You're at the level... No, you're good. You're at the level where you're in plat, and so it's kind of on the line of... I mean, I have a guy who made it to diamond doing phase rush. It's not like you couldn't do that. It's just... I don't know if it's the best strat at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know if it's the strongest. You could freeze. I mean, you have no play for a while, right? So there's no harm in just chilling. Nice trying the dodging it, though. That's a good habit. Slow push it out, though, from here. Yeah, you can start with the Q and see if he used his E right away. Careful, no W. It is still Pantheon. He's obnoxious as fuck. One of the strongest laners in the game right now.
We got Rengar coming up.
Start with a Q this time. Let's see if he... There you go. Or you just shove and dive him anyways.
Okay. He probably salts back. Worth taking a plate.
Yeah, I would auto once and go to the bush. Yep.
Oh my god. He evaporated it.
Dude, wait and fuck with him here. You still have ult. Shouldn't waste your Qs from bushes like that though.
Okay.
Just eat it. Just eat it. Just eat it. Get rid of this. So one of your weaknesses seem to be these vision play spots where you can get more value. You keep like wasting abilities and not even really landing anything. You also do it on trades sometimes too, where you'll just like throw out an E or an ability without thinking about why you're doing it. So like every time you Q this Pantheon, he always wants to E right away, right? So just Q him and wait and see if he wastes it. And if he does, just walk at him, then E. Because you keep just throwing out abilities without thinking. Same thing with the vision work. You like to just pop out of the bush and run at him. Like, try to get an angle, like a flank or something. And try to do it when you have everything in sync. Nice. And one thing you seem to do well, I think, is you farm really well. And you know how to get your CS under tower and using the different things like the whip and the Q and auto attack resets in general, which is good. Like I said, I think that's one of the more important things on this champion. How well you farm, because that's pretty much what he has to do well because of the scaling on his abilities, and then also just the general ease of farming after lane. So here, like I said, if you're going to do the trade, try opening Q. Okay, that time he decided that he's not going to waste his E. I would be very tempted to just push him under and walk by him in tower, and I guess the wave's too close. So this would be one of those spots where I would back away, make it seem like I'm leaving, and then sneak into the bush. I would show him going down river. Like show, and then go down river. And then walk all the way around and try to sneak into the bush.
This one?
Lane bush usually for this play.
Okay.
Yeah, vision works kind of a goofy problem for you, I think. Chat, remind me 13 minutes to VOD this. See? You see what I mean, though? These spots, I feel like you're leaking value everywhere. I'm going to go over that in the VOD. Go ahead and push. Because you could just be farming these kids, but you just don't know how to use vision well enough yet. All right, let's eat this. Yeah, eat this. I think I would take this tower, or try to. Because he's going to take him a while. He doesn't have ult. He used it. I don't think he has it again, does he? Maybe it was a while ago, but I would still go for it. Okay, well. He doesn't kill us here. It's this ping Rengar. Ping, he has no ignite. Just turtle tower here. Put a pink on your right. Make sure that you don't get dove. Don't tank it. Don't tank it. Wiggle around. Keep your health regenning. Good work. You missed. It's a shame. All right, let's push this out. Eat this whole thing. All right, get this bush, recall it.
Okay.
Actually, you're right. You're right. You can take it. You can take it. I don't think you can do anything about it. Well, recall. Mortal reminder. Mortal reminder. Yeah. He still likes it. Hard to believe, I know. And then he goes rapid fire cannon, which is hysterical. But I mean, it apparently I was told it's the item that does the most damage on Garen right now.
Rapid fire or mortal?
Rapid fire as opposed to all the Zeal items you can choose.
Okay. This kid doesn't have item.
Yeah, eat this. We're pushing now. We're too strong.
Okay. So when's the point where you stop playing the freeze game?
Well, I mean, now you're clearing so quick. I think I'm just staying top here though.
Okay.
I get more gold from just taking this wave, this cannon wave plus tower than grouping here. You're so big now, like you can start doing Garen things where you work the map. That moving around the map stuff is more reserved for when the game state's bad or even.
Okay.
Because you got to get your gold. Like the first game, I was just trying to get you the gold faster than just sitting top. I play the bush. Oh.
Hello.
You can shove one more here. Try to steal this from him. Take your time.
I'm just gonna get it. Oh, what the fuck?
You get that ult off.
Yeah.
But you know what? You just saw the power of the Conqueror there. The amount of damage you were doing was fucking stupid in that spot.
I was not prepared for it.
No. You weren't ready to R off of it. The lack of mobility sucks, but... yeah, so there, when you were in the bush, you did the thing again. You popped out of the bush for no reason.
Okay.
You have a nasty habit of telling on yourself, and I'm pretty sure that's why they came top there, actually. $13 minutes, 18 minutes. Push bottom out. All the way up. Yeah, she's an interesting one, that champion.
Yeah. Maybe just go buy her in proxy.
I think you can just kill her. To be honest, I think you could literally auto queue E-ignite, yeah.
Alright, peace, dude. Conquer diff.
I told you, I'm pretty sure she just dies.
Dude, this is good shit, man.
I'm just looking at her like, I don't really understand how she survives. You're like, I have a proxy. I'm like, I don't know, man. I think she just dies there, yeah. I just don't see how she survived. She had no shield bow or anything. You have ignite on, right? I mean, short of flashing, I don't see it happening. All right, let's get out of here. Get immortal. Yeah. Attack speed. Yeah, we'll go Zeal into rapid fire.
Okay.
Remember rapid fire next. You're carrying. You're carrying with this style. This is carry. So it's gonna be rapid fire. Then you can go your dead man's or whatever. But with these 3 items, you should essentially have enough damage to deal with just about anybody. As Garen, and then from that point on, it's pretty over and done.
Okay. Is Hullbreaker ever an option?
I wouldn't do it. I think Hullbreaker is just unfortunately not cool enough still. I've tested it. I felt good about it some games. Like, you can argue for it sometimes, rarely, but it's just not great. Yeah. Just keep moving through the jungle. Maybe go for a flank on mid. You just clear everything out here. Now, depending on your vision work. All right, so we got a Collie. We got... All right, flank Thresh. I would just go through mid to flank that guy. Yeah. That's illegal. You can't stand there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back to bot. Run to bot here. Try to get this big tower. Use that plant and try to get this big tower down. There's a big gold in it. Yeah, you figured that out. Good. Yeah, this is pretty good. This looks a lot better. This will give you more tools to kind of work off of on the early, and you won't be so dependent on, you know, this fancy mobility, move around the map and run away bullshit that just doesn't hold up these games or these days.
I think I can...
If he doesn't have his E, but I wouldn't go for it. It's a big bounty. I would just leave.
Yeah.
You have a Zeal in your pocket anyways. Good enough.
Yeah. I don't know where they went mid.
Right. So I'm just thinking, like, you know, if we die here, we're gonna be depression. We're gonna be depression, dude. That's what I was just gonna say. We're gonna be depression if you do that. Did you imagine like Ring in that spot in that situation? I don't even understand how. All right, so we can fight here. We're very strong. You have Zeal. I'd go Kane first and ult and ignite him right away. I wouldn't mess around. That was balanced. Oh yeah, they're brought your. You got a stride here. Yeah, you can go. Fun times, right?
Oh yeah.
It's how we need to play these days, you know? Gotta be willing to kill people in lane and get snowballing. There's no way around it. I feel like no one wants to talk about this, but Riot sped up the game between last season and this season again. And that's why shit like phase rush and scaling doesn't feel as good anymore. That's why they introduced, go ahead and take a recall. That's why they introduced Roa so that people could feel like they're scaling a little faster. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Dead Man's now.
Yeah, I think I just scale faster when I stomp lane.
I mean, that's kind of how China and Korea play. That's since I've been here, and it makes now their style even works better because of how they've set the meta up. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So now whoever's winning lane is just fucking winning. Period. If you're winning fast, it's hard to slow the game down these days. There's no rush. You can take your time. You have no sumps. Take your time. No sums. No cooldowns. Sweep it. Keep trying to flank him. I like this idea. Flank is cool.
Yeah, I like this.
It's a good movement.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah, it's basically what it is.
Right,
everybody feels that way about Kane. Yeah, so the takeaway here is that you need to just play to win lanes more. I do think phase rush can work. I do think that I'm going to show you some things that you need to work on specifically, namely the vision stuff, because your vision work is whack. And I think that I definitely highlighted this today. I think when I started asking you to like work vision, you showed that you didn't have much of a mastery of that at all.